Good Saturday evening, modeling community. Welcome to Got Fuels Model Car Garage, a live model building hangout. I hope everybody's had a good week. I know areas down here in the southeast ain't been a very good week, but we are managing. Y'all keep, especially upstate North Carolina, y'all keep them in your prayers, man. That they are just devastated up there. There's towns up there wiped off the map. I personally would appreciate the prayers as well. Lost my mother this week, and I need I need y'all for laughs and shits and giggles. So, sorry I'm late. We got kind of stuck into the ball game, pushing for a touchdown by Georgia. It's on in the background now too, but
Yeah,
happy.
that's a background. Yeah, way background for me.
Yeah.
No, and this is not my carrot cake right here.
You put some tape on it, didn't you?
I did. There is.
I know my vision's a little off, but I didn't think
That's not carrot. Yeah, that's definitely not carrot cake. But there is a sacrificial piece in there.
I'm sure.
Oh God!
There's a certain little blonde that's not around.
This is true. After the Acme meeting, I looked at Wayne. I said, "I'm headed." I told him, I said, I'm unsupervised for the weekend until Wednesday. Really? Where are you going? I said, well, I'm fixing to head to Hobbytown, and then I'm going to Nothing Bundt Cake, and then I'm going to pick up dinner, and then I'm going back to the house, and I'm going to work on my theme bill. So, oh, man.
Let's do it. Who we got? Let me see who we got real quick.
Oh, goodness. Zincan.
Still in here.
What's up,
Hey,
brother? Frankie B. Hey, brother.
Dominique.
JC. Yep. John Paul. JP.
Papa
Rick Zink.
JP.
Yeah. Papa Zink checking in on me.
Everybody.
Yeah, I'm going down 41. I get a text. Papa Z's like, wait a minute, let me read you what that old rascal sent me. I got tickled at him. I was like, I got so many friends. Oh, man. How many hours has Vicky been gone now? And how much carrot cake have you eaten? I said, well, she left at 0600. I'm headed to Hobbytown as we speak. Then pick up dinner and some carrot cake. Oh, gosh. And no, I did not walk out with no model kits at Hobbytown today.
You went for some Pappy Red, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Actually, when you walk in there and as soon as you see a sign on the door, it says, we are not accepting debit cards or credit cards today due to their system was down. I'm like,
really?
Damn, if I got any cash, which I knew I had some cash on me, but really I didn't go up there to find. I really just wanted to get. I really needed a fresh batch of bare metal foil, so I went up there and got that, which that wasn't but $9, and they had the new fine scale magazine.
Right. Hey, Horton,
picked that up. What is happening, Horton? The cake is in your stomach. No, sir, it is not, Dominic. It is in the refrigerator. It will be. It will be consumed on screen.
Jesus, are you serious?
It's 18:08 now. It'll probably get consumed somewhere before bedtime. So I would say around probably 2000.
What's up, Mini Mike?
Hey, Mike. What's up, brother? Oh, goodness. But overall, it's been a good day. They got down there pretty quick. I was actually amazed.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Man, she booked down there. And they went to the beach. And I got a picture of her little tootsies stuck in the sand with a drink in her hand. So, and I took
the sand.
I took a picture of my bag of Chinese dinner and did not take a picture of the carrot cake. So I'd appreciate everybody not be sending Vicky pictures of the carrot cake I eat after a while. So
Frank B says, "Don't forget to stop and get a backup piece."
I do have a Frankie. I do have a backup piece. They had not carrot cake. I did get a carrot cake. I did get the little Nothing Bundt personal one. But I did.
He
It's
said I told you to save money for Acme. I'll be.
I know he did, and that just went to hell in a handbasket. But Frankie, I did. I did get a backup. Of course, this is pumpkin spice month, so I got a little pumpkin spice, and that's about the only time I'll eat that is during this time of year.
I don't. I mean, I don't mind pumpkin pie, but I don't care about all that spice shit. They can have all that.
I will probably, well, when I eat that, I'll probably eat that tomorrow evening. But I'll have a cup of coffee with that. Pumpkin spice has always got to have coffee. So. Anyhow, hey, I picked up a. Hold on, let me show you. Well, just throw it on the floor, Pappy, big dummy. Oh man, we had a when we were wrapping up the meeting. Wayne Weber's, our president of our club, throwed me those. He said, "Try them out." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Ooh.
Yeah. Some Aoshima 15-inch
15-inch.
American SS's. I hadn't opened them up yet, so I'll open them up after a while. And we had a raffle today, and I got toward the end. Everybody got pickings. If you got one of your raffle tickets won, you got to go pick whatever you wanted. We had some nice kits out there. And this was one that I won and it is a 1/32 scale, Lifelike Hobbies 52 Chevy Fastback.
Hmm.
And this is an old one. Look, I do not know where Sky City was at. 50 cents.
50 cent?
50 cent. And I ain't talking about the wrapper. The wrapper, either wrapper. But this thing is still in the wrapper, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
But this series had quite a few in this little series.
That's got to be the original box art from if it was 50 cent.
Yep.
I mean, that's very original.
Yep. So, don't know if this one will get built. I doubt. Never can tell. So,
let's see. Mike says Pro Street it.
You the second person that said that today.
And
Pappy, you gonna Pro Street it?
That's a Farmer Pyro kit. Former.
Is that what Rick said?
Former Pyro kit.
Okay. All right. Wow. Pro Street it. Everybody thinks I'm gonna Pro Street everything. I'd Pro Street a freaking bicycle if I could.
No, you wouldn't. Because you won't Pro
I wouldn't even Pro Street Lambo, would I? Oh gosh. Yeah, you do a snap kit, you never live it down.
The Pro Street and the Lambo ain't got nothing to do with a snap Lambo.
Well, that's true, but it could still be
early. He says it's early 70s issue.
Early 70s. Yeah, that's
50
about right.
cent though.
50 cent.
God, when I first started building, they were like
$3,
like $2.99.
Yeah, maybe $2 or $3. Yeah,
back in like 82, 83.
Yep. So I'm assuming that was original, probably 50 cents. I mean, probably in the 70s. But got a big announcement. I'm not going to do it on. We're not going to do it on live night. I have got Wayne Weber's, which is the president of Acme. We got a lot of excitement coming for coming up in 21 days. 21 days now. I'm gonna have Wayne on my channel as a guest, and we will be talking about the 2024 Acme Southern Nationals coming up in 21 days, y'all. So, hope to do an interview either tomorrow. I doubt tomorrow. It'll probably be one day this week. So, me and him, we'll get that in there, and I'll post it on my channel, on my Facebook as well as the Acme Facebook, and probably the Lucas E and the BG Model Works Facebook page, and just all the Facebook pages that I can put it on. So
right. Hey,
for all of y'all that's coming to the show, got big plans. So looking forward to that.
Papa Z says it's got pyro markings on it, Fred. You'll see.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna open it yet, but I'll definitely one of these days I'll take a.
Oh yeah, you can pre-register, Mike.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can pre-register. Yeah, the website. Just go to the Acme ACME dash IPMS website, and you can pre-register. You can either for the registration for the not doing the early bird. Early bird just gets you in from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, allows you to go in and shop and get you builds down on the table. Then the general admission
So
and
they still not doing the night before thing.
no,
Not
no,
doing it.
no. I doubt very seriously that'll ever happen. I keep keep trying to talk about it. The one thing I can announce is the 2025 themes has already been announced. It was announced on the Acme Facebook page this week. The 2025 Acme themes are going to be 100 years of Mopar and drag racing. So those are your two themes. Those of you that are coming to the show, one reason
you're gonna be busy with Pro Street next year, ain't you?
well, it's going to be drag racing. I've got a lot of, there's a difference between drag racing or drag, well,
Yeah, but that's
not
what they
too
made
much.
for. You ain't going around a roundy round. in the
Well,
Pro Street.
I got some roundy rounds picked out as well. So, you're welcome to share it on my channel, Pappy, if you like. Thank you, Smike. I appreciate it. We'll definitely do that. So, but yeah, looking forward to that. I ain't trying to rub it in, Brian. I know we're gonna miss you. I'm definitely gonna miss you.
Like I said, I haven't canceled my
Well, I mean,
my
I hope you
reservations
can.
yet.
Yeah, I hope you can make it. I know the difficulties, but hopefully, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Something will pan out, and
I've got the money, but what money I have, if I can't get back to working normally, the money I have has got to be stretched out. Hey, Sluggo.
What's up, Sluggo? Good evening, sir. But yeah, it's been a long day for me. Good God, Vicky got up at 4:45. Ugh.
Jeez.
Yeah, I said that and a few other things, but after I said yes, dear, I went ahead and got up with her and fixed me a cup of coffee, got her out the door. She was out the door by 6:30, well, really 6:15. And as soon as she backed out, I was in here at the model desk, and I have been painting my ass off today. I have been detailing my ass off today.
I ain't done shit. I've kept telling myself I'd at least come in here and paint these parts I got, and
Yeah.
I did take the car down to car wash and get it washed, get it ready for Monday, but
Oh Lord,
I just can't. I don't know. I can't push myself into doing anything.
my poor truck's screaming, "Wash me or trade me." So I think I'm just going to go spend $20 instead of.
Both my vehicles are nasty from storm debris. Nasty.
Oh, I can imagine. Oh, speaking of storm debris, Vicky said that they were going down. I can't remember if she said it was. What's after Vidalia on 16?
On 6th Vidalia.
Yeah.
Oh, down towards like Dublin, Statesboro.
Dublin. Yeah, she said there was a lot of trees down.
Oh yeah,
on the side of the roads.
That's right where the center come up through.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, the center went between us and Athens.
Yeah.
So we had over 100-mile-an-hour wind gust here in Augusta.
Mercy. But yeah, she said it was
it's brutal, man. Just some of some people have shared some videos from like TikTok or even from on Facebook, and it's just like Jesus, it's completely changed our landscape for for years and years to come. Yeah, there's hey GB Gary, there's
what's up, Gary?
Like just wooded areas close to me.
Yeah,
they're naked. That what used to be a wooded area, it's all on the ground.
Wow.
That's why I'm surprised we didn't take any tree damage. I got one leaning that's out back by my shed, and it's at probably 70 to 80 degree angle.
Mm,
And my
man.
neighbor, she's her best friend, lives in New York, and that's what her husband does is take down trees.
Yeah.
And he's come down before and done some work for him in the past. And she took a picture of it. It's in my yard, but when it falls, it's going to be in hers.
Yeah.
Um, and he said he could take it down. I'm like, I'm saying, you ain't you ain't rigging yourself up and climbing up that tree because it's gonna fall. I don't
Hmm.
know how he's gonna do it, but
Well, I don't either. Well, I mean,
hey, toot.
they do get they do climb up in them things. Most of them do. Oh shit, I'm making a mess. But who we got there?
They are still picking up debris. We ain't even got started picking up debris up here, Papa Z.
Hey, Sue. How you doing, sweetie?
He just got his power on Thursday. Wow, yeah, we still got people up here that. Last I heard was like about 2 o'clock yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, we were about 69% power restoration just
Yeah.
in our county. But there's
Wow.
other counties that are way worse. Just way worse.
Oh, let's see. I got a question popping up here.
Malibu SS has molded everything in chassis. Is there compatible fitting deep Chevy? Which and what AMT Malibu SS?
It's the new retooled one.
The new retooled one?
Yeah, I hadn't. I've seen it. I've seen it. Haven't opened it up, so I really can't speculate on that. Sluggo, if you can get your hands on depending if you want to pro street it or if you want to, just a regular, uh, just a regular streetable car. A lot of the Chevelle wheelbases will fit that car, especially in the AMTs. So if you could pick you up some of those, 66, 67 Chevelle kits, I'm sure that would be a compatible one on center.
I'm interested because I didn't. Of course, I ain't been paying attention to any of the round two videos or anything.
Mike, no, you do not have to. You don't have to pay for PayPal. What I would suggest is just go ahead when you do your table cards. Of course, save those to to your file. Once you get them all typed in, save them to your file. Then attach them to your email. But you do not have to put in the PayPal. I mean, you can, but you can't. I mean, you don't have to. Once you get down here Friday night. Friday evening,
Hey, Dale.
Friday we will have a table set up in the convention center right there. You can go on up there and you can pay for it. Just tell them that you've pre-registered. They'll pull your file, and they'll have a packet ready for you. You can pay them right there. That's how I do it too. So I don't pay PayPal.
Oh, that.
a lot.
I hadn't
What's
seen that.
What's up, Dale Cloaker? Greetings from Las Vegas. Also,
So is it the 64 they just re-released?
the 64. Is that
Yeah,
the one
I
he's
see an
asking?
AM. I see a lot of when I googled. All I did was Google AMT Malibu SS, and it says it's a 60. I mean, that's what's coming up as 64.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel that AMT tried to keep a lot of their.
Pork chop, man. It's good to see you,
Oh
brother.
my God! Look at that.
He's got a vest on too. Looks like
That's
he's working.
that's a face only two fathers could love.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a little update as to
I ain't that baby
where
special.
I am.
Oh wait a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Wanted to give you guys an update to where I am and what I've got going on. Gents, I am in beautiful Asheville, North Carolina.
Wow.
Oh wow, what used to be beautiful
It'll be beautiful.
Yeah,
Disaster,
I'm
man.
here. I'm here for storm, so I'm here doing cleanup right now, helping the utility companies. I've been on storm since last weekend. We've worked. Today will be 112 hours I've logged this week. So,
Wow.
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 so due to the storm, I have had zero bench time, and I hate to do this, but I'm not really sure I'm going to make it to Acme this year. Haven't made up my mind yet. If something changes, I'll let you know. But I just wanted to come on here and give everybody a quick update
You're
and
gonna
let
be
you all
busy.
know where I've been.
You're gonna be busy as hell for a while.
Yeah, it's going to be a. Well, I tell you what, Josh. I'm number one. I'm glad to see you. Glad to hear
Glad
from
you're
you.
safe.
Yeah,
'Cause
glad
we
you're
know you
safe.
weren't too far away from the
No,
disaster zone.
you're doing a hell of a thing right now. And
Yeah.
y'all have definitely been in our prayers and still are. And it's going to take a lot of prayer and a lot of hard labor to get everything back
Buffered.
up. So
I think he's buffering out.
yeah, I think he is too. Yeah, their service. That was one of the reasons we didn't hear from him.
Yeah.
Was due to a lot of the cell tires was out. Come on, I don't know why I just didn't buy some new paint today. Yeah, he's
Jamie
buffering
G, what's
bad.
up, brother?
Hey, Jamie G, what's up, my friend?
It's 28:10
Yeah.
with less than 12 minutes. Yeah, they ain't got much. Yeah, we understand that up there in that area there, Josh. That
Yeah.
you're going to have very limited cell service. But I imagine ain't no video can put into what his eyeballs are seeing up there.
Yeah, I know it. I tell you, it's. I tell you, I've been
Yeah,
in.
Sluggo says it's a 64.
It is okay.
Yeah.
Sluggo, if you've got that kit, measure the center to center on the fender wells where the front to back, and I'll see if I can pull some kits I've got and measure them up for you.
So shit. Why is this doing this? Edge window. So that one. Share. So this is the kit that he's.
Okay. Shit. Hey, blow it back out. Let me see that Chevy Nova down there. I bet you that body or that frame would fit up under it. Because that red 66 right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know that one right there is not the Pro Street one. It's just a regular body or regular frame up under it. But yeah, I guarantee you, I'm almost 90% certain that 66 Nova frame would fit up under.
125th.
I've got that kit out in the stash, I think.
I think that's 124. That's the old Lindbergh kit right there.
Yeah, I bet that frame right there. Well, I bet you have money that frame right there.
Yeah, but is that 124th or 125th? I don't remember.
That's 125th. It says it right up there.
Oh yeah. I see it now. I can't see that freaking close. I can't see shit. But that's
I'll be your eyeball.
Yeah, so that chassis might. And that's a really nice kit too. It's getting old, but when I built the Lindbergh version, it was a nice kit.
Yeah, Mike, give me a holler tomorrow. I ain't got a lot on the docket for tomorrow. I'm I don't know. Probably gonna sleep in. That's for dang sure. And then I'll
Yeah,
probably get
I
up.
don't doubt that pork chop at all. He says he's seen destruction over the last few days, unmatched by anything I've ever seen.
Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, just give me a call tomorrow after lunch, Mike, and I'll be glad to walk you through it.
Can't figure out.
He's sleeping in tomorrow
How
too.
to call you.
Can't say the blue. Let's see
Hey,
here.
Stephen Haynes.
I guess I need to.
Yeah, it's. I know it's not as bad down here, Josh. I mean, it's bad. We didn't have the flooding, but that's what I resemble it to. Just a bomb went off. I mean, there's just I said it earlier. Landscaping's forever changed here.
Yeah, I can. I mean, I know. I've been in some fricked up areas before. Get this mopped on real fast because it'll dry on me real quick.
Lindbergh and Revelle 67 Chevelle and Revelle 65 Chevelle and AMT 67 Chevelle. Any of those kits would work under the 64 Malibu. Yeah, they did that. I mean, even like nowadays, they don't change much
Nah.
as far as um shoot, axle to axle height. You know, it's all in the body. They don't do a lot of changes to the chassis. I mean, hell, you look at Chevrolet; they kept the same chassis for decades.
Mm-hmm.
Ever we should be up at 9 a.m. sharp just because the Jets are playing? Oh, I'm sorry.
Golly. Who's trying to watch the Jets?
Sluggo.
Oh, that's right. He's up north. That's all right. My dogs are playing right now, and I ain't watching. I got my back turned to them.
I'm not watching them, but they're on.
What's the score?
I'm glancing over at the TV. It's 28-10.
28-10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what is there. 9:48 left.
In the third or the fourth?
Then the fourth.
Oh, that's what I figured. Yeah. I tell you what. After that Alabama. Oh, what's Alabama doing? Oh my God, Vandy was beating them at the half.
Were they?
Yeah. I'm just really jonesing to see what's fixing to happen there.
Yeah, because
I'd like to see
if they got beat,
if they get
that would change up everything, wouldn't it?
Oh, that just makes
I mean, that's going to make Texas number one.
Yeah, Texas go back number one. Come on, baby.
Yeah, it's 21-23.
21-23. Oh,
Vanderbilt.
Lord.
Yep.
So they've been behind the whole time, but you know Alabama.
Yeah.
They fuck around to the last damn time. Well, I'm
Yeah, that's going to shake things up big time if they lose.
Oh, I hope so. Well, I'm officially out of brown flocking now. And I mean officially out of brown flocking. And I need my big 10-inch record. No. Need to mash that down in there.
Monogram Revelle flip no 66 Chevelle wouldn't work. It's 124th.
Yeah, that'd be a big difference. Let me finish.
Yeah, that's the black kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think originally it was red when it very first was released.
Yep. Let's see. Alabama Broadway Joe Willis School. Yep. Take it on the chin. Yeah, they taking it on the chin. It's
Bruce.
What is up, Bruce? Editing videos. See if you can make your little co-host a little taller in the next video. I say that out loud. Golly, Mike. Sorry about that. I just had to go there.
Only thing he can do is put his camera on the floor.
Oh God.
Face it up. That way he looks good. Looks bigger.
No, me. I just
All right, Dale. Already. Good night, buddy.
Have a good evening, Dale. We appreciate you coming in. We just gonna. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover up my. Man, that flocking looks black on my. On the
It does
camera.
here too.
Well, it ain't. That's about as brown as brown can be.
He sent me a booster seat.
How about a bunch of phone books? Oh God, what's the?
Right. That's right, Rick.
Oh goodness. Oh wait, I'm already shit, man. I tell you, I'm tired. That damn getting up at 5 o'clock on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
That's shit for the birds.
Been me, I'd have hit the couch.
I thought about it.
Back, and I'd have been freaking right back out.
I thought about it, and I was like, man,
especially after a cup of coffee. I know I'd have been back. I'd have been right out.
Yeah. Well, I had 2 cups of coffee before she left, and then I was like, you know what? I got clothes to do. I need to get in here and work on this model. And I have. I mean, all the way up to the time I had to leave and go. Hey, Britta.
I guess I should make you feel at home and welcome and say, hey, Britter.
Britter.
He's Jeff called me earlier. I guess he was at the track and he done spoke to them, the 2 young ladies he knows that drives.
Yeah.
And they're going to sign a shirt. I had a choice of a XXX sweatshirt or a single X T-shirt that they said they would sign, and he'd send to me. And I was like, well, I can't wear either one of them.
How about a bra and panty set? Y'all just sign them after you've raised. No,
you can
after you've raised them a little bit.
You can stretch the video out, Bruce.
Oh God, dirty.
He says he can't fix it in editing. You can stretch it out. Hey, Kevin Smith.
What's up, Kevin? Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta quit that. Might be early night for me then.
I hear you. Well, we'll get some more in here. On-screen participants, it might be a short night.
It might be. We're boring tonight. Golly, I'm running out of
I ain't
shit.
Working on anything. If I started working on anything, I'm gonna have
running out of shit to talk about. That's a first. I guess I can show what I've got done today. Put me up on the big screen, please, sir.
What does this say?
Gosh, Fred. I can't. I have to read it up here on the big screen. Gosh, Fred, your anchor voice sent me goosebumps all over. Out my better half. Voice is calming. I have an anchor voice. Oh, great. That's fitting for.
I've heard somebody say Fred's voice was calming, but I ain't never heard anybody say mine.
My anchor voice. That's really fitting for an old sailor. Anchor. You hear it and you go right down to the bottom.
What you been working on? What throw you up here? We seen you do some flocking.
Oh shit! You caught me off guard. I just did my flocking on the car. I think I showed that last night, which really I still got some touch ups to do between the desert yellow and the black. Did get the door panels, got the black on them. Now, give me a hand, Scully, sitting there ain't doing shit. This piece right in here, I'll have to tape this off and get it sprayed desert yellow because I will be doing, and I did get this. I got the dash wood grained. Got that done.
Did you do that by hand?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Very nice. Very nice.
Did some NATO first. You know, the
That's
desert yellow was first. Then I did the NATO brown. Then I hit it with a little bit of black. Then I thinned out and did some dry brushing. That's kind of got
you
it
had
all.
to tape all that
Oh yeah,
off too.
yeah. And I still got a little bit more to do on the console,
Chuckster.
which right there is about. I still got I got a couple of areas that needs to be touched up, but I still got to do some bare metal foil on the ashtray, do some black wash in the seatbelt containers, and still got a lot of work to do. And I'm gonna do some stuff on these seats, get them detailed a little bit, get the seat belts. I'm gonna get seat belts on them probably in the next day or so. Other than that, I've got
All right, Jamie G, have a good night at work, man. Don't work too hard.
Yep, don't work too hard, Jamie G. You be careful too, man. But it's getting there.
That looks good.
Thank you.
That looks really good.
I got to do an aluminum steering column, and speaking of, I got to find.
Yeah, that's something I ain't decided exactly what that T I'm doing. Roadster. I don't know. I mean, I sprayed the whole thing, the body color, but I don't know where I'm going to put in my white or anything. I ain't figured none of that out yet.
Oh my! What's up, Chuckster? Let's see what I got here. Can I? Yeah, we'll see why not. Mercy, and that's all I've got done. I mean, it's down to the, it's down to the small details.
Small details, yeah.
And that's what's time consuming
And putting everything together.
Yeah, and then I got Wayne and Bob Downey. They were like, "You ain't got that thing together yet," and I'm like, "Nope, man, I've got to." And they were quick to inform me that I have 21 days. I'm like, thanks. Just really, really, just put the pressure on me. I'm sure something will frig up. So, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh my! I did. I did carry. I did carry a new build. I actually did a debut today. I carried my 55 gasser that I just finished up. I carried it there because, of course, it's going to be debuted, and they're the only ones that has seen it. Y'all, right. Brian, I know you've seen it. So, but
I haven't seen it together. I haven't seen it together.
I thought I sent you photos.
Oh no.
Well, shit.
You may, if you did, you sent me one. Let me check.
Uh-oh. I got a text. I got a text from Vicky. It's raining at the beach now. I know where they're fixing to go. They're fixing to go inside, eat pizza, and drink cocktails. And, oh, my God.
No, you didn't send it.
My buddy Jeff. Oh, Lord. I love him. He's got my Christmas.
struggle on color choices. No,
No photos.
yeah, yeah, Sluggo, when I decided to build a kit, I'll generally Google search the a 1-to-1, and I just search the year, make, whatever, and look through stock, custom, all of it, and get my inspiration on colors that way.
Here comes your 7. If I can remember how to do
Xmas
that.
Scrottles.
There we go.
Getting
Oh,
one
did you get that too?
just now.
Our Christmas present.
Why do I look at that and think Mac?
Shit. No, there's only one thing I think of when I see Max, that damn apron of his. Oh, Lord. Do you guys struggle on color choice, or do you know a color you'll paint when you purchase the kit? Yeah, everything's going to be pappy red. No.
Yeah.
No,
And
not
I can't plan that far ahead when I got 200 or 300 kits above my head.
Yeah,
Anyway.
me too. Not really, Sluggo. I'm about like Brian. I'll sit down at night and I'll look through Hot Rod magazine or something like that, or Popular Hot Rodding, or I'll see something on a lot of the hot rod forums that I'm on, and I'll see it. Matter of fact, Sluggo. The car that's sitting on my table right now that I am working, I have 21 days to finish it, is this car right here. And this is the flyer off of our 2024 Southern Nationals model show coming up in 21 days. So, but when I first seen this car on our flyer, I was like, damn, that thing looks good. I like that. It's a cartoonish type picture, but I was like, I want to build that. And that is where that comes in. So, bear in mind, this thing is not finished. It is got gloss, but it has not been polished or anything like that. I haven't done bare metal foil or a lot of the other detail painting on it. But this was the inspiration. So, color choice was kind of driven by the flyer, which the color, and I swear to God, I bet you $500 million. Kevin's fixing to say it's Caterpillar orange, but it's not. It's Hugger. It's a Grabber orange. It's a Ford color. But
He said, Sluggo said that's a secretary's car.
that's a secretary's car. It was actually. Mustangs are. But that's what, when I seen that, I was like,
Well, I'm here to tell you, there was 2 big ass secretaries in front of my car one time. with a midget in the back seat.
Oh God, never mind. His name was Daniel
Don't
too.
burn through them decals.
These are not decals, my friend. These are painted on, brother. But get them. Well, if I can get this damn thing centered up on camera, those will fit right. They won't be that high. They're trust me. If I can get this thing to cooperate, that's about where they'll sit right there. And then the front ones will be pretty much the same. Those will get tucked up under there like that.
Nice.
And it's going to be slammed down on the ground. And it's going to have, it'll have that big 460.
3021 Vanderbilt.
3021. Oh my God. I love it. I'm about to have a duck. Don't burn. Oh, Ted said don't burn through the decals.
Workers.
Oh God. Thank you, Horton. I appreciate you.
No, it was Sluggo. It was Fred and I in my Mustang, and then we got a fellow YouTuber slash friend. That's Munchkin. What was he? Munchkin modeler.
Munchkin Modeling Man 72.
Yeah,
Which he's
his
about.
name is Dan,
Yeah,
and he's a Munchkin.
he is. Yeah, he
ain't
looks
much
up to me
bigger
and
than
Brian.
he's not much taller than your average midget.
He would
And-
make Mike feel tall.
Yeah, and he wanted
Love
he
you,
wanted
buddy.
to ride with us, and we was like, well, if you can get in the back, because we got once Fred and I put the seat all the way back, there is no floorboard to put your feet in.
Yeah, there ain't nothing that you gonna be able to do but just sit back there and
Yeah,
shut up.
The front seats with big guys like me and Fred touch the front of the back seats.
Yeah.
So
So we have to be comfortable. We're big old boys. And that was funny. But he was a trooper. He trooped it right on out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
What the fuck?
he was like, sure, I'll jump in there.
Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. Still 5'9". Oh my gosh.
Mini Mike, if he would make you feel tall.
Yeah.
What's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
It was designed for secretary, hence the Putang. Well, we appreciate you listening in. It means it's still going in the background.
At least
Most
y'all.
times it comes from me as
Phil says he's listening in. USAC bill. My USAC bill, I have not even cracked the box open on it hardly. I think I opened it up and just looked in it. I swear, that's as far as I've got.
Yeah, I'm quite sure I will not be participating in it.
Well-
One, I don't have the kit. I know it's easy to get, but I'm not going to be doing much for quite a while. I honestly, Fred, I think my biggest problem is my pupils still dilated,
Well, I probably are.
and if it would go back to normal, I think I would be able to see tremendously better. Number one,
Mm-hmm.
and I would be more comfortable, building something nice. But until it goes down, I know I'm not going to be doing much.
When are you? When, you got to go for it. When if you went back for a checkup?
I went the day after, and then I went a week later.
Yeah.
I go this Thursday if things don't change, because I'm sure there was a lot of appointments that had to be postponed last week.
Yeah.
She had me on 4 eye drops. She put me on a fourth one the day after surgery that she had an extra bottle of, and she gave me the bottle for my pressure was high, which she said she expected. But she had me on, it was 3 drops a day of a pupil dilation drop for a week. And now the only thing I've been on for the last week is just a steroid drop.
Yeah. Mini Mike, y'all set on sponsorship for the awards and such for the event? Yes, we are. But Mike, we're always planning a year ahead. Even though our show is in 21 days, we're planning. Today we had a meeting and we're already in the planning stages for the 2025. So when you get down here, if you're interested in something like that, I'll hook you up with our club president, Wayne Weber's super nice guy. And I'll let you talk with him and discuss that with him. But we're always in the planning stage for 2025. We've even announced the themes for the 2025 Southern Nationals, which is going to be 100 years of Mopar and what did I say? Drag racing. Anything drag racing. I don't care if you drag racing pro stock, funny car, rail, Saturday night special, coaster wagons, or what, it's
They
going to
better
be
have
drag racing.
they better have several tables for that theme.
It will
Several.
be, yeah. It'll
Yeah.
be it's going to be a popular theme.
So yeah, Mark, I guess I just kind of answered your question on how's my eye doing. I was really concerned once the gas bubble got about half gone. Everything was yellow. I mean, it was yellow. If I looked at something blue, it was green.
Ooh,
Thankfully, that went away after the gas bubble went away, and everything's more white. Looks white now. It's got a slight little dirty tinge to it, but I do have a cataract. Um, so that's my as far as Britta, yeah, I know I'm not touching my eye. I am over 2 weeks, or am I three two? I'm 2 weeks post op. Um, I haven't. She told me to wait 2 weeks before I got water in my eye, and I still haven't gotten any water in my eye. So I'm not. I haven't rubbed my right eye yet. I want to. I want to, but I'm doing my best. I'm staying away from it. So and Mark, I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Well, thank you, Stephen. Um, it's better. I'm very comfortable driving a car now, but I would like my vision to clear up a little bit more before I can go back to work and pull 7,500 gallons of jet fuel. Yeah, thank you, Sluggo. I appreciate. You know, I don't know if you're aware, but I lost my mom last Saturday. Funeral is Monday, but I need this. I need this. I need my friends. I need y'all make me laugh. So
well, I can be as stupid as you want, but
my
I mean,
left
that's
eye,
a natural.
my left.
Matter of fact, I might just go in here and get my piece of carrot cake right now. No, it's too early.
Wow, what happened to you, Bruce?
What's up, Alex? Good to see you, brother. G'day, mate.
I know now. I know now. Hey, yeah, hey, Alex. Now that I've had the retina surgery, I was all fretting cataract surgery. I'm like, okay, let's do it. I ain't scared at all now.
No, that's nothing to
The
do.
only thing that ever really hurt, and it wasn't bad, but they put that your eye in that thing
Yeah,
to hold it open.
yeah. Hold
The
it open,
top
but
of my
it also
yeah,
pushes against the eye to kind of get it to bulge more.
right. The only thing that really hurt was like right along my eyebrow, I guess my forehead, eyebrow.
Yeah,
That those muscles were a little sore. The bone. I guess it was just because of inflammation, but
yeah.
right up there in that area was tender.
Hmm.
Um, other than that, I had some scratching from time to time, but she said she had to put some sutures in my eye as well. So it wasn't nothing bad at all.
Yeah.
I still got some redness from blood vessels, but other than that, and the pupil being dilated, um, I did it don't bother me at all.
They say if your eye is or itching,
I appreciate it, Britta.
that's a good sign. It's
Yeah,
healing.
I've never had any. It never itched me. It like I said, I did only when I looked right did I feel a little scratch.
Yeah,
And
like
she said if it
like a
bothered me too bad, just come back and she could take the sutures out. But now I haven't felt that in a couple of days. She said
kind
the
of like
sutures
a
should last about 2 weeks.
yeah. It's kind of like a grain of sand.
Yeah, right after I lost the gas bubble, and she was hoping the bubble was going to last about 4 weeks, but she said your body is absorbing it really fast,
Yeah,
and she said it concerns me for the holding everything in place and healing properly. But I followed her orders. she told me not to lift over 25 pounds. I want to get out there and work in a yard, but I've noticed that if I get upset, my blood pressure goes up. Even during a power outage, I got to do what I got to do. I got to keep my generator on full of gas. I got my neighbors to help me pull it out of the shed and get it set up, so I didn't have to touch that. Obviously, 5-gallon gas can is more than 25 pounds, but I've done it slow, one at a time. I didn't try to pick up 2 cans at one time. I done what I had to do. But
Minnie Mike said if you need a good laugh, he can get on cam and dance topless. Please don't. If you dance topless, I'm going to dance totally nude.
Wow, Bruce. Wow. You got
stroke.
macular degeneration. Wow.
One eye
and stroke. Wow.
Half of it. Oh, man. If you have WhatsApp, I'll give you my phone number via email, or you can call me anytime if you need someone. Oh, bless your heart, brother.
Yeah, I know, Sluggo. She's I'm just thankful that there was no suffering. She went pretty quick.
He said, let's do it live from Acme. I don't think so. That needs to be filmed. Film at 11. If we do that, there will be film at 11.
Yeah, Mark, it's not not that I can't paint. I can paint. I just don't have the motivation. I started a new kit. I put away the T Roadster last night because I don't want to, because I can't really focus well with this eye. I don't want to take a chance of screwing up when you're in the detail stages. And I started a Tamiya kit I got a couple years ago at a show. I got it for dirt cheap. Started on it, and just I don't have the drive right now to do anything.
Mike, I still have pending charges due to being a sailor doing that several times. So I have to, I can't be caught doing it again, or it's I could really go to prison. Let's just say that. No, I've never. I did do some stupid shit while I was in the Navy though, but it wasn't that. I can watch a black and white movie or a show anytime I want. I know the feeling there.
Yeah, I appreciate it, everybody that we can call. I really appreciate that.
Oh boy,
we got them all these messaging apps, and even Facebook. You can do a call.
Well, let's see. Let's unwrap a.
Oh yeah, I bet it is hard to see that overlap, Bruce. Yeah, I bet. Well, I'm here to tell you, you do a damn good job. Can't but half see out of one eye, can't see out of the other.
Well, Mike and Rick, when you get if you get caught by the shore patrol running down the street with a headboard on your back and you're handcuffed to it and you're naked, when you're in when you're in Thailand, they kind of get pissy about that. So that's all I got to say.
28:30, Vandy.
28:30. How much time? How much time's left?
They just started their fourth quarter.
Oh shit!
And it's 13:31 Georgia.
Oh, 13:31.
We got a minute 36.
Well, I'm just gonna call that one a W and go home. But the one I'm anxious to watch or hear about's the Alabama.
They just 14 minutes and 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So.
Oh Lord, there's still plenty of time right there. In true Alabama fashion, I hate to say. But maybe their luck's run out. Who knows? SPs has no sense of humor at all. Especially when you're doing stupid shit.
see.
See if I can unwrap my gift here.
I wish I could get my flock to turn out as nice as you. To me, I just can't get it to turn out. I have to use enamels.
Well, you've seen what I use, just regular old
Yeah,
Tamiya.
you used to me. Yeah,
The key to it though is not to use thinned out Tamiya. It's have a bottle. That's all you dedicate to it. So, yes, Bruce, handcuff.
Maybe that was my problem. But when I do thin it, I mean, I'm using Mr. Color too, so that adds delay to dry time.
I need to probably text Henry. I know he was looking for some Mr. Color leveling thinner. Hobbytown did not have any, so and did not know when they would have it. Come on, baby, unpeel. There we go. Bam. That's how we do that. It's worse than the crew found out.
I got some.
Alex, honestly, it was not. It was not me. It was not me.
I got some slime free glue. What the hell is slime free? Well, I just use tester square bottle enamels is what I use now. It works fine.
I'll tell you something else that you can use if you're going to do flocking, but bear in mind, gosh, I've had this bottle forever.
Elmer's works fairly well.
Elmer's does, but the problem with Elmer's is it's shiny when it dries. This stuff right here is better than carrot cake almost. Testers, dull
yeah, but
coat.
you got to be careful on what paint you use under that.
Well, this is just to do flocking with. This is an enamel.
That's an enamel. I thought that was a lacquer.
Nope. This Tester's dull coat. This right here is a enamel, and the only time I've used this, I bought it a long time ago to do airplanes with, and I work on airplanes for a living. I sure as hell don't want to build them, but I bought this at Hobby Lobby years ago, and I have used this to get flocking to adhere.
I got some of that. I just thought that was I thought this was a lacquer.
No, it's Bruce's hodgepodge.
It smells like a lacquer.
No, it is a lacquer. I'm sorry, I thought it was an enamel. My bad. It is a lacquer. I had to sniff it. That's the first thing they tell you in hazmat. Don't sniff it.
Don't sniff it. Yeah.
Don't sniff that shit. Well, guess what? It's the first fucking thing I do.
That should make my eye feel better.
Oh, God, you ain't kidding.
Yeah, so you got to be careful on what paint you use under that. But yeah, I got a bottle of it. And what I haven't tried is the Tamiya. I know Tamiya's got a dull coat.
Yeah,
I just haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, you can use. I mean, just any kind of dull coat, but usually, like if you use white glue, Elmer's glue. Elmer's glue, even diluted, it will when it dries, it'll be a shine.
Be shiny.
But you can once you get your flocking on there and it dries, and you do just like what I was showing y'all a while ago, just bumping it off and brushing it around. Once it dries and you get all the residual off, I've taken an airbrush and just airbrushed whatever color that I wanted. Like if I wanted to airbrush brown on here, I just put a little drop of in my airbrush and just go lightly over that, and that really seals it down in there. But you got to do it very lightly, though.
Right? Yeah, you don't want a lot of air pressure.
Yeah.
Daz Faulkner, how you doing? Testers,
Good
model
evening.
master.
Good evening.
also makes an acrylic gloss coat and dull coat. Do they?
I didn't know
Would they still make it? Because I mean, they Rust-Oleum took a lot of that shit off the market.
that. Yep. Let me get these bad boys up here.
You know, Bruce, I have some embroidering, whatever that powder, but I can only find it like in one color. I can't.
Yeah, that's
find it
all
in
I can
multiple
find
colors.
it in. Mm-hmm. Embossing powder. Yeah.
Embossing, yeah,
Yeah,
that's it. Embossing.
Trying to think what it's called too.
Gamers, geeks, and glue. Flock.
I know inquiring
Right,
minds.
that was Model Masters. Yeah,
I know inquiring minds are wanting to know, especially Alex over there. He's probably he wants to know the story. I was not the one that was arrested with the headboard on my back. I was officer of the deck that evening. We were in port, and I got the phone call to come pick up two of my teammates. And I was just like, oh, geez. They said, well, you better bring them both clothes because they're naked. And I'm like, what? So I went down, picked them up some BDUs and some flip flops. Picked them up in town. They released them to me, and one of them still had handcuffs, and was strapped to the headboard. He was strapped to the headboard with the handcuffs, and he was naked as a jaybird. And I was sitting there going, great, how the fuck am I going to get you back to the ship with this shit on there? And I asked in my best accent, my southern accent, being I'm in Thailand, I need to take handcuffs off. And they come back with a hacksaw, and we hacksawed them off. And I throwed the BDUs on him, told him to get his ass covered up, get in the Humvee, let's go, and got him back. But I asked him, I said, what the hell happened to y'all? I mean, I'm officer deck. I want to know. He said, we went into this bar. They went into a blue light district. They went upstairs. And of course, Mama San said, when Memento, she goes in there, straps the dude to the headboard, and a guy come back in there like he was carrying a Louisville Slugger between his legs, said he was going to do him, and he ripped the headboard off and went running broke the door down, went running down the street, and his buddy that was with him heard the commotion. He comes running out butt-ass naked too. So I had to carry it. So anyhow, that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. It did not involve me, but it's just shit that you don't do when you're in port. So, oh goodness,
Bruce, what did you find in white, black, gold, brown at Hobby Lobby?
Yeah, I'd like to know too, especially the black and the brown. Yeah, they got several of those districts in port in Thailand.
I'm gonna go get some water. Be right back.
I'm fixing to. See how this whole thing looks here. Now that I got some flocking in this thing, kind of get this thing mocked up, see what she looks like, see what I'm up against. I got to get some seat belts made up. That'll be part of my project tomorrow when I get up to get that done. See if we can give y'all a little look, see what this thing's going to look like. Put that right there. Gosh, I still got so much to do in 21 days. I'll probably be putting this thing together at the host hotel that night before the show. But there is the bam. There we go. Gonna do some probably find me some brown seatbelt material. I know I've got that, but we'll get all that. Get the seatbelts done in the front and the rear. I'll get the door cards all painted up. Hopefully, this interior will go together pretty quickly.
Oh, embossing powder.
Yeah.
I know embossing powder would look really good as a bed liner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seal it in with some sort of flat clear coat. That embossing powder would look really, really good as a bed liner.
Well, Alex, when you pick up their docket as far as their arrest record, and you're out of country, you get all the details. That's how I knew all the details. You ever seen the scale cars online belts? Nope. I can't say as I have. I'm gonna do. Which I probably need to dig them out because I'm gonna have to have them. Yeah, if I can find them. There they are.
2833, Fred.
2833. Still
Vandy.
Vandy? Oh my God! Please, 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 please! Revenge, revenge. Don't need no brown. Oh, there we go. Yellow, red, nope, not that either. Brown it'll be. Let me see what that looks like first. Oh yeah, perfect. But I use seatbelt or photo etch seatbelt ends. But this is the ribbon that I bought one, gosh, how many feet? 18 feet of this stuff. So I've got a lifetime supply of, and I picked it up in brown, red, blue, yellow. I got all kinds of different.
I got white, black, red. I don't know what other colors I got.
The ship's log should have made for. It's Alex. It's funny you said that. Yeah, the ship's logs. You had to record all that crap, and I was officer of the deck, and of course the captain was just like, I get the eyebrow from him, like, and it was part of me. It was two of my teammates too. It was two of my teammates, and they at the time I wasn't their CO. So, but I did end up being their master chief later on. But yeah, that was an interesting conversation that me and the captain had that evening. Hey, Tasha, how you doing, honey? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in this evening. Chat's too hard, too fast. It's hard for me to keep up with it sometimes too, darling. Yes, sir. I'm a 20-year veteran. I'm an old swabby.
Yeah, I mean, they're not televising, not here anyways, the Alabama game.
I'm gonna have. Whoa, what do we got here? Let me pull up something right quick. ESPN.
Hey, Chuckster.
How we doing?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
Hey, Chuck.
I was just going to show you they got there's some red embossing powder. And you got some blue. These were bought at AC Moore before they went out of business.
Guess next time I'm in Hobby Lobby, I'm going to have to ask them where it's at because I haven't been able to find it.
Yeah.
This is black with a little bit of glitter in it. And that was at Hobby Lobby. I got that. It's called Zing.
Zing. Okay.
Yep. They also got a gray. And this one was Hobby Lobby too. That's a different brand, but it's in white. Oops.
Speaking of the devil, Hey,
Oh,
Munch.
there's the
We were
munch
just talking about
Then
somebody would he
cramped
would
up
look
in the
tall
back of a
next to you.
Mustang.
Yeah. I'm doing all right.
just plain
Josh.
black without no glitter.
That's what I'd have to. I want to make sure it don't have the glitter.
And then I got these here, which I believe came in a set from Joanne Fabrics.
Hmm.
There's blue,
Huh.
green, red, kind of a purple, and a black.
Yeah. The predominant colors I like on any of my boots, I'm looking at my Ken's Fuzzy Fur. I've got red, a tan, a gray, a blue, black, kind of a yellowish tan, and some brown. That's about pretty much all I'll ever do.
And then Lockett, we got all kinds of colors.
Yes, they are televising it on ABC right now, Fred.
Good. I don't want to turn it on jinx. I don't want to jinx Vandy. So are they at Alabama?
All right, Munch. No.
So they're at Vandy.
And Vandy just scored.
Oh man, I love it.
So, point after it'll be 40-28.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Hoo-yah, Sluggo. That is cool. He was a tail end gunner in the Pacific. Man, my hat's out to him. And I get the Fickle Finger Award from Munch. Love you too, buddy.
That pickle finger will get you in trouble.
It sure will.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, I pulled up ESPN just a minute ago and I seen 5 on the clock. I'm like, oh my God, please, 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 please be revenge. But then again, too, we got to play. We got to play Vandy also.
Texas. Yeah, we play Texas at Texas.
Yeah,
That's a tough game.
Sure is.
Especially as bad as we're playing right now on the road.
I don't even want to talk about Georgia right now.
Hobby Lobby has it where the
autograph book stuff is. All right.
The dollhouse stuff. Okay.
Oh, look.
Try to remember that.
Yep.
My pop was in Africa. My dad was in
Wow. My dad was in the 8th Army Air Corps. He flew the hump. He did his flight training with Clark Gable in Panama City, Florida. I thought that was always pretty cool.
Yeah. A little bit of famous interaction or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Let's see. What can I do tonight? Build a drive shaft? I guess I could. I don't want to tape up them door panels right yet. They still need to let them cure a little more. Put that out of the way. Oh, man.
You get Mickey back sometime. What did you do? Would you have Mickey cremated? Yeah, it's been another year. It's been a blur for me too, Dan.
Sluggo, I blew up a lot of shit too. 12B20. Oh gosh, yeah, you did.
What is a 12B20?
Ordnance, I believe.
One of them that what are they? More like a mortar round, like the where you send it from the little thing on the ground, like the launcher on the ground? You drop the rocket
either that
down
or
there?
artillery. It could be anything. Bruce. Wow, Bruce, your dad did the hump also. Dad flew from. He flew out of I want to say Karachi, Pakistan, over into Burma. Demolition specialist. Yeah, I knew it had something to do with ordnance. I couldn't remember.
So Tosh, it's blurry. I've lost a little bit of my side peripheral vision. Not a whole heck of a lot. I can, like, if I'm looking straight ahead, I can see my eyeglass frame and one full finger back. Where over here I can see two full fingers. So lost a little bit of my peripheral, a little bit up top, a little bit down below, but still have a dilated pupil, which is probably causing a tremendous amount of my blurred vision. My dad was in Vietnam, but good friend of mine I grew up with, his dad was in Vietnam also. He was a, what they call him, the tunnel rat.
Well,
Is that what they call them, the tunnel rats? The ones that
tunnel. Yeah, that's one they send in with a 45 and a flashlight.
Yeah, he's a little dude.
My dad was in Vietnam as well. Took in, he was Seabees.
Seabees.
Yeah, construction
Yeah,
battalion.
Navy.
Well, my dad was in communications. I don't know specifically what he did over there, but I know when he retired, they told him if anything ever happened, he'd probably be called up and go to the Pentagon. And after September 11th, he got a letter, and his boss out at, back then I think it was GTE. He was an instructor for those, like the mobile satellite systems, like the big four wings that fold out with Gulfstream. It became Gulfstream after GTE. Eventually, he was working for Gulfstream. But his boss had to send a letter to some important people saying he was more important to doing his current job than being up at the Pentagon.
Most bulls and wind, because a lot of times that don't matter to them.
See. Yeah, Alex, you are right. When I went through Buds, one of our instructors was he was one of them old tunnel rats, and he didn't take no shit, and he didn't give no shit. We didn't cross his ass either, but I learned a great bit of stuff from that old man. Learned a lot of things from him.
As a matter of fact, one of my grandson's friends, he just was medically retired out of the Army. And when I told him that my dad worked in signal towers up at Fort Gordon, he said, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, I remember walking through the halls of signal towers with my dad." And he was like, "Well, then your dad was really important." I guess. I don't know. He didn't talk about anything as far as that would go. I know my grandmother told me that she told him that anything you ever want to talk about, as far as Vietnam, I'm your mom, I'm here. And he said, "Mom, I can't talk about anything for 20 years, and 20 years from now it won't make any difference anyways."
My dad never talked about this, what went on over in Vietnam until the Gulf War started there, and that's when he started having some flashbacks and stuff. And after that, he talked about it,
Right.
all the stuff that happened over there.
I never, growing up, I seen photos that Dad had from when he was over in India, and I always had, I remember seeing a picture of him. He was a master. He was a tech sergeant, and did all the loadouts on the C-47s. And I always asked him, Dad, I always seen him over there either wrenching on an engine or had his hand. I remember they had the pinup girls painted on the side of the planes. Dad leaned up against one of them with his hand on her ass. Apple didn't fall too far from the damn tree. Later on, but I kept asking. I'd be like, Dad, what'd you do? And Daddy never would talk a whole lot about it. I always got that. Mom would always, get me sidebarred. Don't ask you, did it that? And I'm like, okay, all's cool. And right after my first tour, when we went into Grenada, when I came back.
All right, Bruce, have a good night.
I was, I had a lot of stuff on my mind, and when I got back, I remember sitting in my dad's living room, and I remember Dad looked at me and he said, "You remember those questions you used to ask me when you were growing up about what I did in the Army?" He said, "I see that same look. I see that look that I had in your face now."
Right.
And I was just like, I never did really say too much about it. And then one day, me and Dad, this is after our mother had passed away. Me and Dad was sitting in the living room one day, and I was having, I wasn't doing good. I was really deep in depression. And me and my dad were sitting there by ourselves. We started talking, and he started telling me his stories, and I told him my stories. And about that time, my brother, which is 8 years older than I am, he never served. He couldn't serve because he was, it was right there at the end of Vietnam era. He couldn't serve because he had asthma real bad. Back then, they wouldn't take you if you was flat-footed either. But he never served. But he come walking in, and me and my dad both were squalling. We were at tears, and he seen us crying. He said, "What's wrong?" He said, "You wouldn't understand. None of your business. Just be quiet and be glad to see us." and that was all that and that's even to this day. I mean, probably my dad died in 2017, I think, 2016, 2017. My brother, a couple years later, he said, "Well, you remember when I walked in on you and Dad, right after Mother passed away and y'all was crying?" I said, "Yep." He said, "What was y'all talking about?" And that's when I was able and capable of telling my brother a lot about me. And he had that holy shit moment of, wow, I don't know whether to be proud of you or be crying with you. So right. I was just like, you don't need to do neither of the above. Just, when I need you, and be supportive. Alex, Dad ain't here no more, so I'd appreciate your support.
True statement, Alex. True statement. 35:40.
How many minutes?
2:46.
Vandy's still 40?
Yeah, 35:40.
We've lost more service personnel at home from self-harm. That is true, Alex. I've lost a lot of friends due to that. I've lost a lot of good friends in combat. I've had to put a lot of coins on headstones, but for me to get up and see a text next morning that so and so took his life, But now I'm like, damn, I wish could have done more.
Yeah, but they only what is it? They only treat you for an injury for PTSD for 2 years or something.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And they want to medicate you.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
The best therapy that I received.
All right, Britta, have a good night.
Good night, Britta.
Good night,
Thanks for
Brenda.
coming in.
The best therapy I ever received, other than me and my dad having that talk, I went back for a class reunion, a high school class reunion, about I was in about 15 years. It was our 15th year class reunion, and I had already been in the service that long. And he, anyhow, when I got to the class reunion, I was in my dress whites because it was kind of a formal attire or a formal class reunion, and I was in my dress whites. I come walking in, and my close friend that I went through high school with, we burnt many a brain cell. Oh my gosh! And when you say I burned many a brain cell, you know what we did.
Yep.
But he went on and became a psychiatrist. He became a doctor and was very good at what he did. But anyhow, we were standing at the bar that night, and I was tossing them back. I mean, I was hand over fist. And I mean, back then I loved my bourbon and loved it well. And he come over there. He said, "Let me buy you next one." And he handed it to me, and it was a Coke. Usually my bourbon didn't have Coke in it. I straight bourbon. And he handed me that Coke and handed me his card. And he said, "I don't want to see you doing this. Come visit with me." And I kind of put that in my pocket and was just like, "Yeah, okay, appreciate it." 2 months later, I took my dress whites. I was going to have them dry cleaned, reached in there, I found the card. And I was having a bad day that day. And I called him up. He said, "Next time you're in town, let's get together." And I started talking with him. I did come into town 2 weeks later and got to talking with him, started to set up a lot of therapy time with him. He told me call him day or night, 24/7, 365. One of the therapy sessions that we were talking, one of his questions was, "Fred, what's something that you enjoy?" I said, "I enjoy hunting." He said, "Well, let's get you away from the guns." And the shit goes boom and bang. And he said, "What's something you used to enjoy when you were like a teenager?" I said, "Well, I enjoy working on cars, tinkering with cars and building." I said, "I used to really enjoy building model cars." And he's like, light went off in his head. And he's like, "Wow, okay. Build me the car that I had in high school." He had no Chevy 2. And of course, there was a Chevy 2 kit out, and I built that thing, and it was a glue bomb, as far as I'm concerned. And took it back to him, and he's still got that kit today in his office. He's retired now. But we stay in contact. We talk at least twice a week. He is very excited about, as far as the hobby that I have now. I still play with shit that goes boom, guns and stuff, but not not doing any self-harm to myself or anything. But he enjoys watching me. He watches he'll if I post something new, he's like, "Wow, how'd you do that?" I said, "Well, you need to learn how to do this." I said, "I'm not building you another car. You got to build me the next one." But he has seen my progress
Right.
over the years, from really bad to the level I'm at now, being able to talk about it and hopefully either mentor or help another veteran out of those out of that quandary of possibly something like that happening. So anyhow, that's
The old saying, not every angel has wings.
Talking about another Cat 3 now, right there, coming in Tampa.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Vicky and them's nervous as a cat in a house full of rocking chairs about that. She said if it does that, they're coming home early.
They're talking about Wednesday.
Yeah.
How long is she supposed to be there?
They coming back Wednesday, but
are they? Yeah.
She said if it gets in the Gulf and it really picks up a head of steam, she said we're coming home early.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
I was like, good. So I
they'll
don't have to.
They'll have a shit ton of traffic trying to get out.
Oh God, you ain't kidding. So I told her, I said, so I ain't got to do no more laundry if you're coming home early, right? That went over like a turd in a punch bowl. And you know my name.
Yeah, and Fred, you speak. I've seen a lot of people talk about how model building has helped with depression. Even some people have chimed in and say yes, the PTSD from their years in the service. I've seen that quite, especially like on was it model car builders, which is the really big one.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of people say that exact same thing, that the hobby has done wonders for depression. And I know if I could focus and come in here and focus, it would help me tremendously. But when you feel like you can't do it properly because you can't but half freaking see.
Yeah, well, that's, yeah, that'll get better.
Not only that, I'm worried just I could possibly get some kind of fume in my eye
now. That you don't need.
I definitely don't need that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that you can't. You don't want that as a setback.
Yeah, Sluggo, but it can be pretty frustrating, but you can focus on a task. You get your mind off of things.
No, I'll tell you a hobby that's frustrating as hell.
It's a little dark there, pork chop.
I'll keep this kind of short because, like I said, I know that you want to keep your stream model related, and I respect your rules. I lost you guys earlier. Like I said before, I've been on Storm since I think last Saturday. Since Saturday, at the end of tonight, I will have logged 112 hours this week. And the last 3 days, we have been in the Fairview, Asheville community trying to help out. And guys, I'm just going to tell you something. I've seen destruction the last few days that is just unmatched by anything I have ever seen. It has been the most just ungodly act by Mother Nature. It's unreal. It literally looks like nuclear warfare has happened, and it is unrivaled by anything that I've ever seen. It's given me a lot of new perspectives on things. It's unreal. It's unreal. But I wanted to check in with you guys and let you all know that we're all good up here. I know that Fred, Brian, you guys have sent text messages to check in on me, and I couldn't respond for a few days because it knocked out all of our cell communications for like 4 days.
Right. Yeah, I actually messaged Krista just because I had seen where she had been on Facebook. It showed active, like 4 hours prior, and I was like, well, she's got something. So I messaged her, and she messaged me back 4 or 5 hours later and told me that you were okay, and you were doing storm work as far as she knew, and I was grateful that she got back, and I knew y'all were all okay.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Yeah,
Good question,
everything
Josh.
so far. Robbinsville got hit with some really bad storm surges. We had some outages. Nothing major. Then we slowly worked our way into the Cherokee community, and then we eventually ended up in Cashers, which is just outside of Glenville.
Oh,
And then they moved us out of Catchers and into Asheville. And, they say that there's a potential for us to end up in the Chimney Rock, Lake Lure area. Guys, I don't know if you've seen the pictures of Chimney Rock, but Chimney Rock is completely gone.
Chimney Rock's not even there.
Yeah, there's nothing there left.
Gone. It literally it was a town, and now it looks like a creek. It looks like a big ass.
Much of any of FEMA down there?
Oh yeah, FEMA's all over the fucking place, showing their asses, doing that. And this is what pisses me off, and it just, y'all probably know where I'm going with this. It makes me absolutely fucking livid that we can send $8 billion to fund Ukraine's fucking war. They want to give North Carolina citizens $750 one fucking time. What is $750 gonna do for somebody who just lost their house? They lost family members, they lost kids, they've lost parents, they've lost siblings, they've lost animals, they've lost everything.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that when they apply for that $750, they're being rejected on it.
How the fuck are you going to apply for something when you don't even have phone service or internet service to do so?
Mm-hmm.
Because all your comms are knocked down. Also, the rescue efforts, apparently, for people trying to go down there and pick people up has been seized. They said they ordered a cease and desist on all that because...
Yeah, the private people. Flying helicopters.
Like... Cletus McFarland started flying supplies in, and eventually, I guess he got rammed.
Greg Biffle has been doing it too.
But they said that any more helicopter rescues, they would be arrested if they did so.
Wow.
Also,
chicken shits.
There were 130, I think, bodies recovered between the Lake Lure, Chimney Rock area. And the federal government has ordered a stop on retrieval of dead bodies in the area. And they have ordered that the entire area be bulldozed with the bodies still in the rubble.
Wow.
And that Chimney Rock would more than likely be declared eminent domain within the next month.
There's reports going around that a big lithium deposit was found in that area.
Yeah, I heard that too. But guys, I won't take up any more space here live. I just wanted to get in here and let everybody know that we're all good. We're safe. I am in my work truck right now, right outside of Silva on my way home. I just wanted to let everybody know.
I'm surprised they don't have y'all camped out down there. I'm surprised they don't have you set up in a trailer or anything like that. Well,
yeah, whatever happened to all the FEMA trailers?
Yeah, we appreciate the hell out of what you are doing.
Yes.
Hey, Josh, I don't know if you've been keeping track of it, which, like Cletus McFarland, hell of an individual. Greg Biffle, they've been doing rescue. Dolly Parton, I gotta love me some Dolly, and it ain't for the reasons everybody thinks. Dolly is donating. Don't get ahead of me now. But Dolly is donating $1 million of her own money towards that. All of her entities that Dolly is associated with, like Dollywood and all kind of other things that Dolly is part of, has donated another million. So there's $2 million coming from her and her people towards the relief effort. So I know it don't sound like a lot, but when it comes from somebody that came up from nothing, Trump's even giving money. Travis Tritt's donating money. He's just right down the road from me. I mean, people like that's American citizens. And I hope and pray, and I'm not going to make this a political. I hope everybody remembers this come election day.
Hell yes.
And cleans, because I'm here to tell you the swamp's dirty. It needs to be cleaned out. So that's all I'm saying.
35-40, Vandy. Final.
35-40. Now we're going to talk football. So, because Alabama's going to lose.
Jolly takes a bra if a Niter head hits.
I just wanted to, again, I'm going to jump out of here and continue my drive home. I just wanted to thank everybody for reaching out.
You're doing some dangerous work down there. You've been safe doing it.
Be safe.
Be
and
careful.
We appreciate you, John.
Yes, we do.
Take
Love
care.
you, man.
Be safe, man. Love you, brother.
Thank you, guys. Love y'all.
Love
Be
you
safe.
back.
The whole shit that's going on down there is just pissed me right off.
I'm with you, Bruce.
They're doing
I'm
more
with
for
you,
the
Chuck.
illegals than they're doing for the American citizens.
Yeah.
Yep.
Facebook's about to piss me off.
I've been staying away from Facebook a lot.
I don't blame you, but and I'm not going. I need to get off my soapbox anyhow. I'm gonna show y'all something. I know, and this is something. Yeah, you big goober. Well, hell, what did I do? Anywho, that little picture right there was. They claim that it is. It's AI created, artificial intelligence created. Little girl is sitting in a boat with the only thing that she's probably got left over after this tragedy. I posted it yesterday and just said, this out of all the photos that I have seen come out of this tragedy, this one tugged on my heartstrings. And, and I got political with it, Well, about 3 or 4 hours later, I get a thing from Facebook said that this was an AI created. I don't give a crap. I don't care if it was created by a computer. Whoever created this, my hat's off to you, because more people need to see a picture like that of something like this. Because if that don't tug at your heartstring, you ain't got a fucking heart. I'm sorry. Because real or not, that could be somebody's daughter. That could be somebody's granddaughter. That could be somebody's niece. That could be somebody's next door neighbor that's being rescued, regardless if it was computer generated or not. I had a guy from Anchorage, Alaska, challenge me this morning on Facebook about this one picture. Somebody took this one picture and they shared it on there, and it's a good friend of mine. This guy from Alaska said, "Oh, this thing is AI created." I ripped him a new one, and we've been going back and forth all day long. And I tell you what, it's really been kind of comical. I finally just had to, just shut up. But it's really been a fun day of getting to bust somebody's ass with that. So, but anyhow, regardless if it's a computer generated photo, if that don't tug at your heartstrings, you ain't human, and it did me. And I ain't a softie either.
Problem is that they're trying to hide the extent of the damage down there.
Yes, they are, Chuck.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Because they know what's going to get handed to
them.
Yeah. Their asses. It's fixing to get handed to them.
Oh, they took, one of the things that, they said that, the money for the illegals and the money for the hurricane are different accounts. Yeah, they pulled the money out of the one to put it in the other,
It's
so they can
robbing.
take care of their future voters.
Yeah, it's robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah,
That's exactly what that
and
is. But,
back, remember they took in back in Katrina, they had all these FEMA trailers. What happened to all them FEMA trailers that are supposed to be set
All right,
aside
Sluggo.
Yep.
for disasters like this?
Hey, Penny.
They got illegals living in them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I got to get off the soapbox. So too.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, let's Chuck, let's me and you step off the Facebook step book. So we're gonna hush. Let's see what's going on here. Goodness gracious, it's easy to do that. Hey, Penny, morning. Oh yeah, I forgot. Never mind, Penny. I forgot you overseas. Good morning.
Yeah, it's just after midnight there.
Vandy won. Woohoo! I love it. Sluggo, yeah, I agree. When Dolly takes her bra off at night, her head hits the sink. Oh God, I'd love to be that sink.
We
Lord have mercy.
We was up at Dollywood one year. We used to go up to Maggie Valley every fall, right about third week in October. And one year we went up there and the what is it the game where you take the hammer and ring the bell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my dad and my brother were the only two in the park that done it that day. I don't know if my brother did. I know my dad did, but they told us if you hang around till 6 o'clock when the park closes, you get to meet the boss. So we assumed we were probably going to get to meet Dolly, and it was like 5:30, and my dad was like, "I'm tired. We just go home. We're just going back to the cabin." My mom was like, "What? We got like 30 minutes." Yeah. The rest of us were pissed. My grandmother, my grandfather was like, "What? We could meet the boss." Of course, we didn't know if the boss was Dolly. We assumed it was, but yeah, we wound up leaving with it, like park was closing in like 30 minutes, and he didn't want to hang around there.
Wow. Could have got to meet Dolly. Rub Nipple Mountain as you going by.
My eyes are up here.
Yeah, Penny, I feel your
really?
pain. You generally work the hours I work. Yeah, I mean, you work crap hours too sometimes, but and right now, every day's a freaking blur.
Oh man. Whew, man. Man, my weekend's just got better. I love it.
Hey, Fafa.
What's up, Fafa?
Must have been a bad race day. He's off early.
I was about to say that ain't good.
Started 10th, finished 10th.
Better than reckon. Come on, refresh, you bastard. Let me just do this. Do that.
Excuse me.
All right. Vanderbilt fans stormed the field after a historic win over Alabama. 40-35. I love it. A non-ranked team just knocked number one out of the top 10. I bet you
we barely beat a non-ranked team.
I know it.
And it dropped us to number 2.
Yeah.
If they should go below us,
they better,
because they lost to a non-ranked team.
They lost to a non-ranked
and then
team.
we lost to a ranked team.
Yep. Wow. I love it. I love it.
Brian, I'll finish that part. We started 10th, finished 10th. Here's the problem. There was only goddamn 10 cars there.
Oh.
Tell you how bad we started.
You didn't tell me that part.
All right, Fafa, you here? I'm fixing to step out for a minute. I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Oh, that's all right. We had two goobers going at it big time on the racetrack, and one one moved the one out of the way, the other guy returned the favor, and Steven said something. I said, "Well, it's not our fault you ran out of talent." Was just like, I'm like, yep. I need to go back to the super late model team.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go get some water real quick too, and get some Motrin. I'm starting to get an I8 from the freaking light. Be right back.
Is there any way you can turn it the light down or angle it a little different?
I can probably turn on another light, but I still have a bright screen. I'll check it when I get in here. When I get back.
Hi, Donnie. Hi.
How you doing, Jeff?
Tired. I just got to decide today if I want to go down to the model contest tomorrow, or if I want to go to the races. Sit up on a hill.
Where's that model car test at tomorrow?
Lawrence, Massachusetts.
Lawrence, Massachusetts.
Yep.
What is it, about 8 hours?
You can check it. I mean, you'd be I-90 to 295 to 93, and it'd be like right there.
Lawrence, Massachusetts directions.
It's a 3-hour ride for me. And from the sounds of Pork Chop, it doesn't sound like he'll be getting any time off soon. Anytime, period.
No.
No, he's needed right now.
Oh, yeah.
Probably use more people like him down there. If I go down there, he'd probably arrest me.
I thought about
I'll bring
it.
my chainsaw. Huh?
I thought about it too, and it's like I'd like to take a cherry picker down there just so I could get some of that, or put the wood into the ground and put dirt over it to give it a kind of something just enough for people to get past wherever they need to.
Yeah, they got people that are running mules up there for supplies.
Yeah, all the roads and everything were all washed out.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I bring to you the star of the next show.
Jesus Christ.
That's small.
I just ate a cookie. So
You know what, Fafa, you are right. This little son of a bitch has got smaller.
Hey, I'm saving this video. Fred said I was right. I just want to clarify it.
yeah, but you didn't get that from Marietta Diner.
No, I didn't go to the Marietta Diner. Oh, the one Marietta Diner, if I'd have got it, it'd be all over this table right here.
There wouldn't be enough room for a model.
But if I'd have went to Marietta Diner, I'd be stem full right now. I wouldn't even want to think about trying to eat the cake because I would have ate my. It did cross my mind about either going to Marietta Diner or going to the Marietta Fish Market, and I was like, nah, I can't do Vicky like that.
I'm going down 81 South. There's a little diner that's just over the Pennsylvania border.
Mm-hmm.
I stop there every time. It's just like comfort food and stuff. It's just so good.
Who's getting fined 50 cents?
I'm sure I will, but
I think he said this little fucker.
Oh, there goes Brian. He gets a 50 center.
Was Amanda in chat?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Amanda.
Hey there.
Well, she's probably telling Ted what to put in chat.
If she really find us, we'd all be broke.
I'm still paying on last year's bill.
you might, yeah, you're gonna be paying on that like the national.
I had
debt.
to, yeah, I had to go on a payment plan.
That's what we're not. We're no longer calling it cuss start. We're gonna call it Fred's national debt bill.
So true.
But you have a better chance of paying yours off. I'm just saying.
Well, I did. I've been making payments. I made a couple payments. Ted can attest to that. Oh shit! Whoop! There went $1. I'm about
I
dropped.
know, yeah, and
I almost dropped a bite of this.
We did get a rollover today.
Oh really? Damn.
Price. They wadded up a bunch of cars. I'm just standing there like, damn, what a bunch of idiots. And it was funny when this is the only race they time trial for, the Milk Bowl. And the Golden Boy got caught a little too wide. He would have got away with it, but 200 eyeballs were sitting there watching that whole tech process, and they couldn't. The track couldn't get out of making sure that call was correctly done.
I think every track has got a Golden Boy.
Mm-hmm. As the Rooster, aka Ricky Rudd, once said,
Amanda is in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Bill France Sr. questioned him about dumping Dale Earnhardt. He says, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't run the son of a bitch through the wall." That was a $10,000 fine.
Fred.
I see her. My balls are being busted as we speak. Baby, I have not been anywhere near a Buc-ee's lately. But you can bet your ass I went to Nothing But Cake today, though. Not even a keychain. Or I'll see if I can get you a keychain, sweetie. I'll try to get you. I'll do that. You know, what am I doing tomorrow? I got shit to do tomorrow.
You got a lawn to mow. You got to go to church.
Yeah, I got to go. I ain't cutting no grass.
This is worse.
Hey, Brian, the only good thing about the rain at that storm is your lawn got watered.
Yeah, but I can't pick up all the shit in my yard.
Chuck's got a chainsaw. He'll work for model kits that he doesn't have.
I got two. It ain't a chainsaw. It's dragging all the shit.
There's another 50 there.
I got to get it up there at the roadway. They're gonna make.
I don't mind cutting the shit up. Just somebody else has got to drag it away.
Yeah, we got to get it in the damn truck.
That's what we got a cherry picker for. And so I clarify that, Amanda, that is when logs are freshly cut and you pick them up and put them in the back of a log truck. Not that I'm going to pay the fine anyways.
It's supposed to cool off next week, so being it won't feel as I won't feel I won't have the heat to kind of wear me down as much. I'm going to try to get out there a little bit.
Yeah, they talk like it's going to cool off next week.
Yeah, it's supposed to get, one night it's supposed to get down to 50 here.
I hope it.
What are you talking about? It's in the 40s up here lately.
Yeah, we hit about 70 today.
I hope it don't do that before Vicky gets back.
Dead man.
It's about past your bedtime, ain't it?
Who's mine?
No, yeah.
No, it's getting close.
No,
As
I
I
can
like
see
to
you
call
on my
it,
screen.
What?
Hey, Mr. Durr, let Miss Durr speak.
Mr. Durr.
Hey,
Durr.
At least you didn't say Mr. Amanda.
No, Ted told me on that once. I don't do that anymore, or I end up on the whiteboard.
Hey, Durr.
I'm being a good little boy.
Ooh, I need a haircut.
What? Oh, a haircut.
I need a haircut. I need them all cut.
Well, just grab Teddy's lawnmower 5.0.
I'll go get the
Clippers.
Shut up, Fred. No, no, never mind. Never mind. La 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 la.
La la la.
La 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 la.
Oh, she's just tormenting you now, Fred, isn't she?
I know. Yeah, I'm shut up. See, I'm already stuttering.
Look at he's done everything.
I'm just gonna shut up while I'm ahead.
What was it? Somebody last night said, "Could you imagine Fred,
Don't you even say it.
Fred, Amanda, and Clip all in the same room at the
Oh
same
yeah.
time?" Oh, Clip would just have to start writing big checks.
Oh God, that was good.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna pay for
Or just have a big wad in his pocket.
Speaking of big wads.
I'm just sitting there. La 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 la.
Oh, look at you. So.
Poor Ted looks like he got rode hard, put to bed. I'm not saying the last word.
Let's talk about work, Ted.
So those airplanes be cleaning.
How is your hand, Ted?
I don't know if you can see it. No.
Well, how's it?
Here,
How
let
does
me
it
grab it
feel?
and show them.
How does it feel?
Can you tie a safety wedge? Oh, safety wire.
I don't need to tie it. I got some automatic or the reversible safety wire pliers.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, all you gotta do is just get them started, and you're done.
So you got some regular pliers?
It's better. It's because they when they went in that joint they clipped a couple of the nerve ends that go around the bone that's having the issues.
Yeah.
So if I move my wrist the right way, the nerve pain shoots up my arm. It's like a burning pain that shoots up my arm, but it's getting better over the last couple of days. It's not doing it as bad.
Somebody opened my soda.
Kevin
Again.
Smith, she was out in Arkansas for a few days.
Yeah, she's back.
And she works Saturday night, so it's hard.
Yeah.
She gets, I think, was it?
She dropped a video, a little small shorty today, I think.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, she did.
Anyone?
Yeah,
see,
she dropped
is that a snail emoji? It's hard to. Oh yeah, I can see that now.
Mhm.
Snail. Yeah.
Excuse me. Ted, yesterday afternoon, Ted, we were sitting there 2 o'clock. I mean, it was like 1:45. I mean, I've already got my shit ready to go. I'm ready to get out of Delta. I'm sitting there. Guy from the from the Trent shop come walking in. Can y'all stay and work over today? I'm like, no. No, this has got to be done before tomorrow. No. So we started. We were just like, anyhow. I got home. I mean, I hadn't got sit down good. My boss calls me. Can y'all come in at about 0400 Monday morning? No. Does this relate to the Trent shop that came over here wanting us to stay over and work tonight or this evening on a Friday at 2 o'clock? Yeah. Can y'all come in at 0400 Monday morning? Yeah, we can. So. Yeah, I'm gonna call it.
Yesterday morning, they dropped the APU change on us at 6 o'clock in the morning that we didn't know nothing about.
Yeah, that's lovely. I love doing that.
That's mean.
Yeah. And of course, the APU was still in the shipping crate. They hadn't done any of the inventory on it or the ETOPS verification for it.
Oh God!
So we had to do that before we could get it assigned to the aircraft.
That's half a day right there.
Yeah, yep. It did. It took us till about noon to get that done. And then they shipped the damn thing with the APU mounts in the box and not attached to the APU and with no hardware. And we didn't have any. So we had to wait for hardware to get there before we could even get the damn thing on a stand because we didn't have no mounts.
Wow. IKEA?
Wow. Gotta love them. They pay our
Yeah,
salary.
and then they wanted to know why it took us so long to get it done.
Because I said so. That's all. I'm not management no more, and I am so glad. The guy that come in there, he thought I was still manager. I guess that's why he come up to me and was asking, "Can we work overtime?" And I was like, "No, no."
Come in and tell me 30 minutes before I'm fixing to hit the clock.
You ain't kidding. Yeah, I'm just like, I got 2 words for you. I got 2 words for you.
That's when I say
it ain't goodbye either.
I'm generally home at a certain time
on a Friday, especially.
And I have a schedule to keep, and because at about 3:30, I'm feeling a lot of back pressure.
No. I did say, I got 2 words for you, and it ain't goodbye.
Oh God, thank you, Brian and Fred. You reminded me. I used one of your favorite terms tonight.
Was
it
a Southern euphemism?
Yeah, I don't know if you call it that, but it's 2 Southerners are the first time I ever heard it. So the owner / driver and his wife said, "Well, you think can you come to Oxford with us up in Maine?" And I replied, "No, I've got anal glaucoma. What's that? I can't see my ass going there."
Yeah, having anal glaucoma, I just don't see my ass.
I love my seafood, but yeah, no.
I got what is anal glaucoma?
And everybody's looking at me trying to figure it out, and I'm going, "That's all I need to hear right there."
Can't see my ass going in.
I don't care how much you want to pay. I don't care if it treats you to friggin' fresh clams.
Amanda says she's making you guys haven't noticed Amanda's hand in front of the camera going.
Yeah.
Every time somebody says ass, she's over here going like this in front of the camera.
That's her going ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
Exactly.
Hey, Amanda.
Or she's scratching.
Yeah.
If you want to get money from me, you're gonna have to come up here and collect it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
All right. Have a fun walk.
It's gonna take me days though, because I don't do freeways, just side roads. It's fine.
Oh God.
And the other part was I was.
Oh wait.
Oh no, there's a marble in it.
Yeah, that's right.
The 2 young ladies I occasionally help. So I walked out right. So before I forget, I said I got to see if they got. I texted Brian or called Brian and said, "What size shirt you taking?" He says 2XL. So I go over to see Riley, the older of the 2. I said, "You're gonna eat 2XL shirts?
Christ.
We got extra large." And somebody ordered a 4XL hoodie. I'm like, Brian's like 6'5", 6'6". I think it'd still be a dress on him, but he's all right with that kind of stuff.
Lord help me.
Oh God, that's funny.
And then everybody just stops and looks. I'm freaking sitting there laughing my ass off.
You just tell them ladies that I'm a red-blooded American retired sailor. They can sign a pair of panties or a bra, and I will be sufficed with that. So.
I would say that, but her father is not much smaller than you, and he was a farmer by trade, and I don't want to end up bad.
You need to blow your nose.
What?
Who needs to blow their nose?
What'd
you do?
She had her nostril up to the camera.
Do it again.
Oh, I missed it.
Man, she went into the other room because I told her to stop.
I'm coercing her to come back in. Look.
No, they said they want you to come back in.
Your hallway closet husband wants you to come back in.
She said you guys said that because she's more better.
More better. Tell her look at my camera. She was talking haircut. She was talking haircut a while ago.
He's got your scissors for the haircut. You're taking too long.
Hey, we don't want to see you trim somebody's peach fuzz on camera.
I think I have some nose hairs that need trimming.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Stop it.
Where you at? Right there. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Here you go.
Yeah. You can buff my nose ring.
Wait a minute.
This was going great.
I'm sorry. That ain't a Dremel. That was Vicky's vibrator. I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Hey, Mark, no. Oh, my God.
No wonder it smells funny.
I wondered why that thing was back here.
Hey, Mark, I'm talking about food tonight.
Oh, my. What am I doing?
Mark, I would not mess with the dirt because if you end up on the whiteboard, there is no returning from it.
That is so true. She gets a whiteboard out, that's like the teacher getting that big long yardstick out. The ass beatings are fixing to begin.
Oh, God, I don't want to get up at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning.
I'm not. Not in the morning.
I don't want to get up at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning either, but I have to.
Yeah, I ain't got to.
Well, technically,
Monday.
I don't. I mean, I turned down free beer from 5 different race teams tonight. I'm going, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so
It's a good thing I wasn't there. You'd have had to drive me home.
No, I wouldn't. I would have left you there.
yeah, Fred. So at work they were trying to talk me into taking a lead position, which wasn't the supervisor position. And I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I really don't want to.
Oh, we got to correct you on something, Ted. Amanda leads a home. She pretends to let you to lead it, so you're not qualified for the position at all.
I'm talking about at work, not at home.
Where is he qualified?
She can't hear you.
Yeah.
She went out in the living room.
Oh, Mark Jones, I wasn't threatened with that many times. I actually know what it feels like to go across my behind. And then and that was on a daily basis. Then I'd go home and I'd get a whooping for getting a whooping. And don't screw up again at home because then there could be a third one coming. Needless to say, my daddy got tired of getting the belt, so he left it hanging on my doorknob. And I got teased about that, especially by my brother and his friends quite frequently. And my friends would come over and, why you got a belt hanging on your doorknob? Well, because my dad gets tired of getting it out. So he just leaves it hanging on my doorknob.
Your father was reactive instead of retroactive.
Yeah. So when Daddy died, it was rolled up and stuffed down there by his hip while he was in the casket.
Oh, Lord.
Well, that was the problem, Mark, is I kept running my mouth. I wasn't talking my way out of it. I just kept.
That's why we get along so well, Brian. Yeah, we're just going to trash talk.
Especially the lies. They just kept coming. No, I didn't do it, Daddy. No, I didn't do it, Daddy. Don't you lie. Don't you lie. Daddy. Don't you lie. Don't you.
So how long is the ride for you, Chuck? I know Mike's mod said it was like 5.5 hours for him or something.
To the Massachusetts there?
Yep.
It's 5.5 for Mike. It's going to be probably about 10 for me, and that's not
You'd have to leave now.
Wow. Have a good evening, Donnie.
Take care, Donnie.
Good night, Donnie.
Let's see.
Yeah, my brother didn't even realize I buried that belt with my daddy, and it was one of them. It was one of them. Back then, your belt loops on pants were even wider. So I know there's two people here that know the exact belt I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
This belt was wide
Mm-hmm.
and white, and I think there was 3 metal buckles on it. There may have been 4, but the holes went all the way around that belt from one end to the other.
Oh yeah, I remember
It
them
was- it
belts.
was
Well,
one
That's
side
to
was
take
off.
the air as it swings through.
What's that?
That's to take and alleviate some of the air. So when,
Air.
when
Oh,
it's
yeah.
swinging,
Oh yeah.
it hits harder.
that way, when it was coming from M.I. crooked letter I, it whistled. Pow!
You know that's one
I
thing.
remember.
Mama never did spank us. My dad told her to one time to spank me, and I know my dad and my brother were outside. They were pulling stumps, and my mom said, "You know how you crack the belt, put it together, and snap it." She said,
Mhm.
I'm gonna crack the belt, and every time I do, you holler in case he's at your bedroom window." So mama did. She may have spanked me one time when he was in Korea in late 70s. I think he went to Korea for a year, and I was a hell. I remember my brother caught me. He had to catch me, and I don't remember which one of them spanked me, but I think one of them spanked me. My brother might have just beat my ass. I don't know.
I remember Mama gave me a whipping one time, and Mama couldn't really give you a whipping.
Chuck, are you in Syracuse?
Yeah,
But Mama gave me a whipping one time,
I'm about
and
40 miles north of Syracuse.
I didn't cry. And Mama told me, she said, next time I give you a whipping, you better cry. I was like, why? She said, your daddy said, you better cry. Or he's going to make you cry. I'm like, and so Mama give me act like she was giving me a whipping one time. She was in there, she was beating a damn, she was beating the damn my pillow. And I was in there, oh. And when I came out, I wasn't crying. And Mama said, Daddy said, how come he ain't got tears going down his face? About 5 minutes later, I had tears going down my face.
we had, I call it organized. We had the most organized ass whoopings. None of my friends understood it, but we would be instructed, okay, you're getting a whooping. And Dad would ask me and my brother, what do you got to go do? Well, first we got to go pee, and then we got to be waiting on you. And waiting was
The worst.
pants, underwear down, shirt up, knees on the floor, belly on the bed, waiting. That ass better be in the air when he walked in the room. And there was, I don't know how he done it. There was no, I'm going to grab your arm and chase you in circles. There was no, he had to pin us down. No. That's where we were. Belly on the bed, ass in the air, waiting on him to come in. And don't put your hands back there.
No.
Don't put one hand back there. Don't reach.
No.
Don't act like you fixing to reach.
No.
And
Don't fall.
Many a time.
Don't lay down.
Yeah, many a times. Me and my brother, we both get spankings at the same time, and sometimes he'd go in my brother's room first. Sometimes he'd go in my room first. But we'd always tell each other after. I was counting, so I knew what I was getting.
I made the mistake one time. I flattened out on Daddy. That didn't go too good for the old noggin.
You flattened out.
I flattened out on the floor.
Oh,
Because I would dance. We'd go. We did the dance. We danced in a circle. Daddy was pretty damn accurate. And then I thought, this circle shit ain't working. So I'm gonna flatten out and see how. So I bet he'll miss me. Nah, I got that bastard right across the top of my head. I ain't do that shit no more.
Yeah, that's something I never recall doing that with my dad. All I'm from time I can remember getting spankings, maybe 4 or 5 years old. I remember that um, you better go pee first because I think my brother peed the bed one time when he got spanked. So it was go pee, and then it was leaning over the bed, waiting, and he'd come in there 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes later, give us the final talk. We'd get our licks.
The last rites.
Yeah, he'd read us our last rites. Yeah,
Oh,
you know this. The dad talk. This hurts me more than it hurts you.
me more than it does
I'm
you.
thinking,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah, sure, you're not here. And I remember there was a few summers. There's 2 or 3 summers I'd go stay with my grandparents. I'd always go work with my grandfather. He always went in the morning and opened up a little fruit and vegetable stand. So I'd always go up there and make me $3, $4, $5 a day. Thought I was doing something. And my brother had always told me that for the first time I went up there, he said, Brian, he said, you better listen to me. You don't want no grandpa ass whooping. You better do what you're told to do. Because you don't want a grandpa ass whooping. Grandpa whoop your ass with a wooden spoon. And
my old man used an electric extension cord.
oh, no.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like that.
I never got one. I had a friend of mine that did.
It was
I
switches
thought-
and belts.
I throwed it down. He was helping me one time, Chuck, and I thought we was putting a roof on a barn I was building. He got over there. I slung the drop cord out, getting ready to plug it up. I thought that son of a bitch was gonna crawl over the damn truck. I thought, what the fuck's the matter with you? He said, my granddad used to beat me, used to whip me with a damn drop cord, and I'm still terrified.
Wow.
I was like, damn.
He didn't use the big extension cords. He used the little narrow ones there.
Yeah. The
And
ones that were
shit
flat.
cut into you.
Yeah, the ones that was flat. Yeah, that's what he told me that his granddaddy would beat his ass with, was in flat kind.
Jesus. Yeah,
That day,
it was belts and switches, and we'd have to pick our own switch.
yeah, I had the switches.
I've had the switch deal.
Yeah.
My mother she grabbed me one day to spank me, and she grabbed me and tried to pull me over her knee, and she couldn't do it. So then she yelled at me to get over her knee. Then she started spanking me, just with her hand. My mother didn't use the extension cord or anything. And I looked back at her and I said, "You going to get started?" And she said she didn't know whether to scream or laugh.
Oh God.
Yeah, but the one time, there was one time in particular that particular day at work, I was going to do what I wanted to do instead of what Grandpa was telling me to go do. And all of a sudden, I mean, he was pissed, and all of a sudden, I ain't never seen a belt come off a man so fast in my life. And it just, and he had it holding up, and the fear of God went through me because all I could remember was Brian, you don't want no grandpa ass whooping. And all I said was, I'll go sit down in the car, Grandpa. And I went out and sat in the car, the hot ass car. And it was, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 minutes later, he come out there and he said, "Are we all good now?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine, Grandpa." He said, "Are you gonna go do what I told you to do?" I said, "Yes, sir." Well,
Fucking A, boy.
no argument. That fear of God went through me. I ain't never I never saw a belt come off my daddy that fast.
I remember one time I got upset about something. I kicked the wall. Grandpa come running up them stairs there, man. I tell you what, he laid into me like there's no tomorrow. Yeah. I just got done finishing these walls, and you're kicking on them. It's like never pissed Grandpa off after that.
All right.
We had growing up. We had old yellow belts. It's them old long switches, had yellow flowers on them, And if Mama would always go out there, she'd break one of them things off. She'd wear my little ass out with that thing. So moving ahead about 40 years, Mom and Daddy decided they were going to move from our home place.
Right.
Mama calls me up one day. She said, "Well, Fred," she said, do you and your brother want some of these yellow bells to put out around y'all's house?" I'm like, "Hell no. I don't want them damn things. I'll go over and dig them up and burn them." I said, "You know how many times I got my ass beat with them?" A lot.
Yeah,
I do not want a memory of them things around my house.
We had to pick rose bushes.
Woo!
And,
Man.
and you better get the thorns off because
Oh, yeah.
you ain't taking them off.
No.
And I know there were times I remember me and my brother out there on the sidewalk in tears. "What are you getting this time? You getting a little one or you getting a fat one?" We'd say, "It don't make no difference. It all hurts."
All right, I'm gonna get out of here for tonight. Y'all have a good one.
All right,
Yeah, I
Fi-Fi.
guess I gotta go get something to eat too. Take it easy, Jeff. I'll be back if y'all still on when I get done eating.
All right, Chuck.
right,
I'm gonna,
Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck.
I'm gonna
Y'all
hang out a
later.
little bit
Yeah,
longer.
I remember one time I made the mistake of laughing when the wooden spoon broke.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet that went over like a turd in a punch bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember this one time my dad was cutting grass in the backyard, and behind the garage he had a pile of busted up concrete. Because he busted up the concrete in the sidewalk in the front yard, and going from the house to the actual sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
So and it had a bunch of not rebar, but just a small steel rod. It was real fine, like wire almost.
Yeah.
And it was all rusty and stuff like that. So he told me, stay out of there, so you don't hurt yourself. And of course, I didn't listen.
Well, we never do.
And I heard that lawnmower shut off, and I turned and looked, and he was running at me. I turned around and started running away from him because I knew he was coming to get me. And as quick as he could get his belt off and swung that thing at me, and right around my ankle, that belt went and knocked my ass down, and then he got me with the rest of the way. I was like, Jesus. Was amazed how quick he did that.
Kevin, Kevin Smith said he got whipped with a Hot Wheel track. I know a friend. I had another
Yeah,
friend.
I know. I know
yeah.
somebody that had the orange Hot Wheel track. Yep.
Yep. Matter of fact, I was at his house when he got a whipping with it, and I started laughing. And his mama threatened to whip me with it. And a little smart ass little fucker that I was, I said, "My mama won't like for you to whip me with that." And she was like, "I'll see. I'll tell." My mama's name was Maudie, and she said, "Well, when Maudie comes over here and picks you up, I'll make sure that she brings that belt." And I shut up then. I was like, "Well, I'm gonna hush." So when she come pick me up, I noticed they were out there smoking a cigarette and talking. I was like, "Oh Lord." So when I got in the car, I said, "Mildred tell you about Jamie getting whipped with a Hot Wheel track?" She said, "No." I said, "Well, she threatened to whip me with a Hot Wheel track." And she said she was going to tell you because I was laughing because Jamie was getting whipped. And she said, "That bitch better not whipped you with a piece of Hot Wheel track." She said, and I shit y'all not. She turned that old Impala around, went back, and I thought them two ladies was going to fight. She said, "I ain't never bringing him back over here to play again, but if you whip him with a piece of Hot Wheel track, I'll take that shit away from you and beat your ass with it." And I was sitting there going, "Ooh, you go, girl." I never was allowed to go back. I was never allowed to go back over their house and play again. So, which it really wasn't a love loss. Only reason I went over there to play was because he had a Hot Wheel track.
Yeah, I don't recall having much Hot Wheel track. I had some friends that had a lot of Hot Wheel track,
Yeah,
but I don't recall having much.
I wanted the orange, the orange stuff, like same color as Matt
Oh
is.
yeah,
But I wanted that. But that was it was real popular. But the next Christmas is when the Sizzlers came out, and that was the black 3-lane track. That the cars could, pretty much go around, they could pass and all that stuff.
yeah.
And that, when I seen that, I wanted that. I was like, nah, fuck that damn orange shit. I want this damn black track.
Yeah,
And I got that.
Yeah, I remember. What are you talking about? The electric cars, or were they like?
Yeah, they
for
wasn't they wasn't a Gravity, but they were made by Hot Wheel Mattel, but they were electric. Had a little bitty battery, had a battery inside of it, and it had you would charge them up. What you would do is it looked like a little gas pump. It had a little hose, and it had I wouldn't say it's a USB port. It looked like one of them plug-ins like headsets used to have, little small ones. And you would plug that into the side of the car, and you would mash a button on top, and that would put it. You held it down for it had a timer on it, if I remember right, and it would put like 60 seconds of juice in it, and then you'd put it in its little start position, and you'd hit it, and it'd take off around the track, and it'd do about 10 laps. And then it'd stop, and then you'd have to pick it up and charge it again. It was fun. I don't
remember that.
Yeah, it was black, and it had high-speed bank curves, and I think I wanted a bunch of cars, which you only got 2 when you bought the track.
All I remember having was the actual electric racetrack, the
slot car.
Like slot cars.
Yeah, AFX. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they had.
I know. I remember my dad mounted it on a
piece
track
of plywood. Yeah, we did too.
Slide it out from under the bed.
Yep, we kept ours down in our shop. Had it on a 4x8 sheet of plywood, and we'd go down there and we'd want to play, but Daddy was always welding and shit, and we never could get it down and play. And
right.
And usually we were too damn tired because we was down there helping Daddy build. So. What time's it getting to be? 8:42. I guess I'm going to take me a damn shower. I feel sticky.
I got maybe 15 more minutes, and
Yeah, I think I'm going to go in here and watch. Somebody else is playing right now. I think Florida's playing, if I ain't mistaken. But I got a lot done on this thing. I think we're going to do I may get up in the morning, do some more detail painting on this, and then I got to do some bare metal foil back here in the back on this package tray. Do belts. Once I get all this done, I'll get all this interior in and start throwing this bad boy together. I still want this clear to cure out another couple days.
Kevin, it's called voice to text, and if you don't speak well, it's not going to text well.
No, I got mine set for Southernese. It still can't figure out some of the shit that I'll say.
I'll never forget him. Mac had posted a comment on somebody's video. And it said underneath it, "See translations."
Oh God,
it was funny.
That was man. I've had shit like that with Mac before. All right, Alex, good to see you, man. Appreciate you coming in. As usual, you be good.
Alex.
Be good down there in the land down under.
Have a good night, Alex.
Oh man, I tell you what, that piece of carrot cake and that glass of milk just about did me in. I might go in there and I might just sleep in my damn living room tonight.
Yeah, you might kick back on that recliner.
Shit, I mean, I tell you,
Up in the morning. Hey,
Vicky
Johnny.
she bought some of them. They're called staycation quilts. Oh my God, those things are to die for. They are so soft
Quilts.
and warm. Yeah, they're called staycation. I don't know what she pays for them. I asked Vicky one day. I said, "What'd you pay for them?" Don't ask. Just here, and I love them. But when you get wrapped up in them, they get longer because of the material they're made out of, and they're just when it's cold, yeah, man, I get wrapped up in mine.
My granddaughter made one for us several years ago. That's fleece. That thing is heavy.
Hey, Johnny. Oh man, trying to figure out a color for the USAC, Bill. I ain't even cracked mine open. I want to get this one right here off the bench, where I can kind of get started on that one. I'll just pull it out. This one right here is really exhausting me. Of having to, I got a deadline, of course, in 21 days, and I've been documenting it for Model Car Magazine. So it's just a matter of fact. Wes asked me about it today. I showed him some pictures. He said, "Well, when can I get it?" I'm like, "Wes, I'm not finished with it."
You got to finish it first.
I ain't got. You'll get the you'll get the article and the pictures just as soon as I finish with it. But and I told him, I said, I'm not going to rush with it. So he's like, okay. So, but he's cool about that. Also, well, I don't know. I ain't going to tell everything about the show. But there will be 3 magazines taking photos this year. It'll be Model Car Magazine, Auto Modelers, Automotive Magazine, and Fine Scale. Ooh, speaking of, I got Fine Scale. I picked up a new magazine today. That might be what I'll do. I'll go in there and turn on the tube, get my little recliner and my little quilt, and look at that, and may even fall asleep. So, but yeah, but well, oh shoot, yeah, I'm tired, I'm wore out.
Yeah, me too. I'm about ready to call it a night myself.
Yeah, you got an early morning, don't you?
Yeah, that I do. And I had a strip of body, so I got it all stripped and sanded now. I'm ready to get it painted this week. I got 21 days to get it painted.
Welcome to my problem.
Well, you got paint on yours.
I know. Mine ain't buffed, so you know me and buffing, especially on the roof areas. And these ain't decals. This is paint. These are painted on stripes. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh man. Anyhow, well, fellers, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I may get up early in the morning. Being I ain't got nobody to cook for, so I guess either I'll get up and go to the.
You'll go find the Waffle House.
I'll go to the Awful Waffle and get my oil checked and see what they got. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to watch what I'm eating this weekend. Says man, just eat a piece of carrot cake. I will probably pay for that.
The cat's away.
Well, that is true, but yeah, I don't want to. It's not bad. I try to treat myself at least once in a while, and that is really kind of overindulgent of what I did tonight. But I'll probably pay for it tomorrow. My feet will probably swell up, look like a damn gopher rat that swallowed a canary. Oh boy! All right, Teddy Mayo, Be good. Brian, you be good.
All right,
I'll
Fred,
catch
have a
y'all.
good
Everybody in the
And
chat.
I'll see you, Fred.
All right, brother. Y'all take care in the chat. Get your model on, Eric, Papa Z, Kevin. Who else in there? Johnny. Mark Jones, y'all take care. Bill Drat, he's done gone. Y'all take care. Pappy out of here. Love y'all.
See you, Pat. Later. Appreciate
See
you.
ya. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna call it a night too. There, Brian.
Yeah.
Got to go to work in the morning. I hadn't been on your live in a while. Thought I'd at least get on here, sand a body for a little bit, and say hi to everybody.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I think
The
I'm gonna
hand
go
is
ahead.
healing up good, so
That's good. That is good.
I haven't picked up my guitar yet, though. I haven't wanted to chance that. Maybe next week.
Shit.
Yeah. So everybody in the chat, thanks for coming in. I'll see you guys later, and I'll talk to you later, Brian.
All right, Teddy. Have a good night, man. We'll see you later.
Yeah. You too.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here myself. But we do appreciate y'all coming in here and hanging out with us. Get my mind off things. Who's still in here? Let's see, we got Mark Jones and Papa Z, Kevin Smith, Johnny. I can get Eric, get your model on. Let's see. Yeah, Eric left. Bill's right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here, guys. We do appreciate y'all hanging out with us this evening. I know it's been kind of short, but this light's really starting to get to my eye. You can see I'm got it half open. But we thank y'all, and we appreciate y'all's support, and we should see y'all next weekend. So y'all have a good weekend and a good rest of your weekend, and a better week next week. Peace out, y'all. Have a good night.